Hello and welcome everyone to Alt 100, Academic Literacy through Integrated Reading and Writing. My name is Dr. Jenny Eschery, she, her, hers pronouns, and I'll be your instructor this semester. You're welcome to call me Jenny, but if you'd prefer to be more formal, Professor Eschery or Dr. Eschery are the appropriate titles. I am thrilled to have you in class this semester and to get to work together on achieving your goals for your time here at Phoenix College. The first unit in this course is introductory, which means that most of it is designed to help acclimate you to our learning management system, Canvas, the course material, how I've organized the course, and how to move through the course. In this intro, I'll go over a few really important elements of the course, my philosophy on the course and how I teach, and how to do the basic course navigation. In addition to this intro video, you should also read through all of the content in the introductory unit, particularly the syllabus. This video is me hitting the highlights, but there's a lot of important information that I don't have time to cover in a 5-minute, I hope, video, so you'll need to be responsible for the reading. I am, in my heart of hearts, a developmental educator. That means that my underlying philosophy on education is that we engage in learning to develop, to grow, to change. At the end of our time together, you should not be the same learner that you are right now, and I should not be the same educator that I am right now. It's a constant process of growth for all of us. Growth can be uncomfortable. There are times when I'm going to ask you to do things differently from ways you've done them before, and to perhaps step slightly outside of your comfort zone. I adhere to the philosophy of challenge by choice, which means that I don't force anyone to take on a challenge if they are unwilling to do so. This comes from my background as a summer camp counselor. I was the director of rock climbing for many, many years at a Boy Scout camp in Southern California. And I also worked extensively with the High Ropes and the COPE program from which I take this philosophy. So I spent literal years of my life working with folks who were afraid of heights, but wanted to try rock climbing or, a zip line. That's challenge by choice. The participants in my climbing classes made the active decision to engage in that experience. As opposed to me trying to make, random people climb 70-foot rock faces. So, all that said, you chose to be here. I did not accost you on the street. You signed up for my class. So I am going to provide you with growth opportunities that you may find challenging. I do so with love and with the confidence that 20 years of experience seeing people rise to the challenge brings. You can absolutely do this. I am going to help you. So first things first, if you haven't already read through the syllabus for this course, you should pause this video and do that now. You can get to the syllabus from the front page of the course. There's a big link in the middle of that page that says Course Syllabus. That link will stay there all semester, and I expect you to read and review the syllabus whenever you have a question about the course. I have collected the most frequently asked questions over the past year of teaching this course, and I'll put them in the syllabus under the I have a question about my grade / an assignment heading. Please read that, annotate it, and use it as a resource throughout the class. As you can see from the syllabus, this course is being offered fully online in an 8-week format. That means that we do not have regular class meetings in which I teach the material, but rather that I am responsible for collecting materials and learning experiences for you, arranging them in a purposeful order, giving you feedback on assignments, and providing the resources that will help you learn. You are then responsible for the learning part. You've chosen to take this course in an 8-week format over the summer. So to be successful in this format, you will need to spend roughly 1 hour per day, yes, weekends included, reading, writing, thinking, interacting with your peers in the course. If you do not have 1 hour per day to dedicate to this course, you should consider whether taking this course in an accelerated format is a wise investment of your time. I mean this in the kindest way possible. I will do everything that I can to streamline the course, to make the Canvas classroom easy to use, fully accessible, and provide you with the resources to answer your questions as they come up. But nothing that I do is going to impact the amount of time and effort that you need to dedicate to the class. That is 100% on you, as it should be. In this introductory unit of the course, there are several assignments that are due immediately. Please check the due dates for all assignments and use the due dates to plan out your week and the next 8 weeks, your semester. The easiest way to see all assignments with their due dates is to scroll to the very bottom of the front page. You can get a big picture view of what is due when. Okay, so that covers the most important stuff that I wanted to emphasize. Again, you need to thoroughly read the syllabus and the introduction module. There's lots that I don't have time to include in this video. In this module or unit of the course, you will complete 2 sub-modules. One is on plagiarism and the other is on APA citations. I have chosen to spend a lot of time on these concepts during the very first week of class. That's how important and foundational they are both to this course and to your experience as college students. The entire practice of academia depends on furthering your knowledge and your understanding of a topic. That's why we're here, to grow, to develop, right? We don't start from scratch in academia. We always build on the knowledge that came before us. And one of the most fundamental expressions of that underlying assumption is that we give credit to those who had the idea before us, and that we do not take credit for ideas that we did not originate. Plagiarism is taking credit for ideas that we did not originate, and citations are how we give credit in academia. That's why plagiarism is such a serious violation of academic integrity and why it can cause you to fail an assignment or a course. Please take the time to read, to ponder, and to complete the assignments in those 2 submodules. They are essential to the invisible curriculum of higher education. There are many other assignments in the introductory module, but those assignments are self-contained assignments. That means that all of the information you need plus the assignment itself is located within a single page in Canvas. If you have any questions that are not answered in the syllabus, the introductory unit, or in the assignments for this module, I would love to hear them. One of your very first assignments is going to be to ask me a question about the course while modeling professional email etiquette. So that's a great opportunity to get any clarification you need on the course. I hope to hear from you soon.